here, okay? And you're gonna squeeze tight. Squeeze as tight as you can, it doesn't move. And then relax. And then one more time, squeeze tight as you can. Squeeze, good, and relax. All right, you got 34. Now we'll do your left hand. Squeeze as tight as you can. Good, and relax. And then one more time, squeeze as tight as you can. And relax. Good, you got 26. So we're looking for that to get stronger over time. Everything. So as far as lymphedema prevention, we want to, one, make sure the skin of that left arm, chest, breast stays clean, because we don't want any kind of infection if you've got even like a bug bite, a scrape, abrasion. Two, we will make sure that she doesn't wear anything that's going to compress and restrict lymphatic flow or blood flow on her arm, including jewelry, a watch, a bracelet. You want to make sure that anything in that left arm can move around freely. And if it's leaving an indentation on her arm, then it's too tight. We need to loosen it up or just remove it. Also, we want to make sure she stays hydrated, because dehydration can lead to lymphedema. And also we want to make sure that she doesn't overheat or overstrain. So being out in the sun when it's 90 degrees and the sun's on her, so she wants to be outside, choose to be in the shade, stay hydrated.
So it's not even cool just sitting in the Kroger parking lot when the sun's out. You can find a shaded spot.
Shaded spot, or just make sure it's not like the 98, 100 degrees, because if she overheats, then that could lead to lymphedema. It's specific for people who really like to exercise or work out or do gardening, and they're out in the heat of the day and they're sweating a lot. That's where it's more of a risk factor.
Okay.
So she can still be outside, but just make sure she's in the shade, or she chooses to be out there when it's like more early or later when it's not too hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so mom is infected right here. They're gonna come in here and put some type of honey type of dressing on it, and then put some gauze on it. They said to change it every 2 days, and only take the gauze off when she's showering, and she put the gauze right back on. But this is how it looks. All right, so here's your update on mom, and I don't want nobody getting on to me because it's not my fault. Long story short, we went to physical therapy this morning. We had to be there early. Well, the woman had mom take her bra off, and she was like, you know, getting ready to do arm exercises with mom, and thank God she examined that left arm really good. So, like right here, there's a piece of flab, right? Up underneath the flap, there was a big hole in mom with like yellow infection coming out of it. So the woman said that we needed to go see mom's surgeon before we left the building. Today was also supposed to be the day that mom got the prosthetic titty. So long story short, we didn't get the prosthetic titty because they didn't have one in her size. So we have to go back for that. So we went up there to the surgery floor, tried to get a hold to the surgeon. Then they said she needed to go to ICC, which was the immediate care center. They kept on sending us back and forth. So we finally got to this one floor, and they said, listen, we're just going to go ahead and put y'all in a room. And because mom wasn't scheduled to be seen by any doctor today, but this had to be addressed. The hole is pretty big. So anyway, they said they was going to put us in a room for 10 to 15 minutes. We could watch TV or whatever, and wound care would come in. So this is where I want to shout out to Lily Gazelle. Shout out to Redhead by Nature, because boy, that honey does come in handy. So, I don't know if it, I know Lily's video went up yesterday. I sat there and watched Lily go next door and buy some honey from the neighbor, and she made something very awesome with it. Now, Redhead by Nature, I'm always telling her, you know, go out there and film your dad more and more and more. Like, I want more videos with your dad, because he has this little thing outside. It kind of looks like a little box, and he'll open it up, and there's like these little boards he pulls out, and there's honey in there or whatever. So I learned from Red that Dad is doing a lot of things with that honey, blah, blah, blah. So shout out to Redhead by nature. So anyway, we're sitting there in the room, and wound care comes in. And so they cleaned up the area as good as they could. And then they said that they were going to put something on her called a honey strip. Strip, S-T-R-I-P. And they said honey strips will, it'll heal it. It'll pull out all the infection and all that, blah, blah, blah. So that has to be changed every 3 days. And she's got a gauze over it. And I wanted to talk about that, and I think somewhere here on the video it talked about her left arm, to where she can no longer have blood pressure cuff on that arm, no blood drawn on that arm, no shots in that arm, blah, blah, blah. And so anyway, when we went down there, also thinking we was going to get the prosthetic titty today, I guess the woman from physical therapy has sent down an order for something called a sleeve. So when we do go pick up the prosthetic titty, we'll be picking up the sleeve that day too. So basically, Mom can't even be sitting out in a hot car and let that arm get overheated. She can't have any bug bites on that arm. The word is mentioned somewhere here on the video. I think it's called lymphedema, something like that. So shout out to y'all. You know, it's something like, I tell y'all, we watch each other's videos, and it's like there's a message in the video for us. And that's why I'm shouting you out, Lily and Red. Shout out to y'all. And I'll just be glad once Mom heals, and physical therapy is going to be 2-3 times a week. And we still got a long road ahead of us. So I believe that's all that I had to update y'all on. I'm trying to think, that I miss anything. I was just really panicking because of the way the wound looks when they started talking about immediate care center. I thought Mom was going to be admitted today, but no, they put that honey strip on her. So shout out to honey. And it is a Pacific kind of honey. I think it's called, y'all don't get me to lying. Hang on, I'll come back so I can tell y'all what it's called. All right, so it is medical Manuka honey strips. There you have it. Y'all have a great day.